All right, ladies and gents, I definitely apologize. A little bit of technical difficulty this evening, but I'm trying to get it worked out. Unfortunately, something is going on between my browser and the scoring system, so it's not working the way that it is supposed to. Stratus, thank you very much for the sub. I'm going to try to get on up with a lot of these guys as quickly as I possibly can. Unfortunately, I'm not going to have any scoring information available for this chat, and I'll actually show you why. I know there's a lot of guys out there that are very good with some things, but when I try to pull up the actual browser, I get this error that comes up on the top of the screen. It says 403 forbidden, and I don't know how to fix that. I tried to pull up a little bit of a link to get that taken care of, but unfortunately it will not go away. And the browser information that's needed is what comes off of the scoring program called SDK, but for some reason it's not working for me at all. I mean, I can change cameras in it, and things like this, but unfortunately I can't pull anything else up for the broadcast. So again, I do apologize. I'm gonna try to work through that as quickly as I can, but I don't want y'all to miss too much of the race. So we're gonna roll with it. And again, I apologize for the lack of information. I've got Stratus out there. He is the race admin, so he's going to kind of assist me with when cautions fly. You'll see that out there in the chat. But again, definitely appreciate everybody's patience, and I'm going to see what's going on and get this back up and running as quickly as I can on another night. So I'll have to work on it tomorrow. In the meantime, 180 laps from Iowa here in the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series. It's going to be an eventful night. You won't have a whole bunch of graphics up on screen stealing any of the live feed. Hopefully, it'll be a great race and we'll be able to move on all evening long. So, let's see if I can pull anything. So far, Rivers Jones in the 44. If this is all accurate, right ahead of Austin Collins, showing to be the fastest. The track has been extremely slick all day or all night long in these practices. A lot of guys getting on the throttle and just looping it right around. So I'm hoping that we're going to be, we're going to be very, very strong. We're able to push through, but I'm looking forward to a very, very eventful evening. Again, if anybody knows anything about the error that you see, or actually you may not see it on the top of the screen, it says 403 forbidden for Windows 11. That's the issue that I am having. I mean, it'll allow me to change some things around within OBS, no problem. But there's something going on between the browser source within SDK and I don't know, my computer or the file or whatever it might be. So we'll have to figure it out. But it's going to be definitely going to be an interesting race. Let's see if it'll allow me to pull up any of the race info or anything. Yeah, it's not allowing me to pull up anything at all. So let's see here. Yeah, buddy, nine months for that you've been subbing. Definitely appreciate it, Stratus. Randy Savage 2018, thank you very much for the follow. This is the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series tonight, live from Iowa. So we're in corn country, having a little bit of an issue with the program. So I'm not going to have the normal graphics up, but we should be able to move right along with the actual stream and seeing where everybody's at. May just take me a little bit longer. James Holzer able to work his way into the field tonight before or right after qualifying. So these are actually his first laps. And what do you know? The man goes to Plaid putting down a 23.54 right when the session is about halfway through. And yeah, the fastest man in town. Again, Jones Rivers right behind him. Austin Collins, Micah Allard, and Jose Ruiz as Nate Mon in his double deuce. He went ahead and put it to P number 2. A little bit further in the back, going to see Tom Harmon. Right now, he's tracking about 17th on speed. Kevin Dallatore, new driver to the series. Welcome to him, I believe. Actually, I'm not 100% sure. I'm wondering if that might be somebody else running under a different profile or something. But got Mark Santucci back here, right along with Joseph Turley in his American Heart Association number 13. Matter of fact, I had all kinds of stuff set up for this, and now unfortunately it's not going to work for me. I'm going to try to pull this as it was supposed to be up actually on my phone. Just give me 1 second. Let's see if it'll let me in here. All right, so I mentioned Joe Turley in this 13, running for the American Heart Association. It says they're running some special schemes this week. Want to bring awareness to heart disease in general. So let's see if we can't get a side shot of his Camaro hard into the inside wall. It says our friend Travis died due to an aneurysm on his heart, and his favorite track was Iowa. All of the foundation we are running deal with heart disease, but we want to highlight Rock from the Heart, Rock from the Heart, who will be on Joe Berg's number 93. So let me see if I can find Joe Berg here right quick for you. There he is. And that's this purple and white number 93. So, Rock from the Heart puts on events across the country to bring awareness to aortic disease. They have 2 events remaining this year, April 21st and 22nd in Baltimore, Maryland, and the 5th and 6th of May in Fargo, North Dakota. These events feature an aortic health symposium with specialists in heart diseases speaking on a variety of topics the first day, and then a benefit concert with various bands the final day of the event. Their mission statement is as follows: Rock the Heart's mission is to support families from diagnosis to recovery by connecting them with resources and information that is often hard to find. Through concerts and education events, Rock the Heart uses music to inspire and provide hope to people affected by aortic disease. So, yeah, Joseph Berg, it's going to be Mr. Turley, and I believe there was one more that was going to be that were going to have these special schemes. But again, the 93 of Joseph Berg, definitely one out there. I'll see if I can't get to Joe Turley one more time. Yeah, he's still on pit road, and if there was one more, we'll try to get him out there as well. But yeah, all about the American Heart Society and rock on. Absolutely. Rock the Heart. And again, I do apologize. Not 100% sure what is going on with the overlay software for this for tonight's race. It's just very, very unfortunate. All right, how about we catch up with the one and only John Honeycutt in his Melody Woodworks number 50. Right now sitting P20 in this warm-up session. The guy on top has actually been replaced. Nate Mon replaces the 17 for James Holzer. Micah Allard back here in the 61. Francis Hamilton in his 48 Tigers machine, kind of messing around a little bit on the inside of the track. Jose Ruiz in his 23 Team FTR machine, also after a little bit of a slide in the grass. Kevin Dallatore in this number 92 Aer Lingus Camaro, looks like. PJ O'Leary back here also in the 24 Valvoline. Nice looking machine as well. Very, very clean. Joe Berg, again, in his number 93 with Evan Knopp. Man had a phenomenal run the other night in the turn down for what series at Rockingham. Speaking of Rock NASCAR out there says, hello to the booth and best of luck to all the drivers tonight. As Andrew Knopp blinked out, and looks like that is going to be it. So we're going to switch on over from day in tonight. Brendan Book, the man on pole. Tom Harmon will be P number 2. Tom Flitcroft, Jose Ruiz, Mike DeWalt, Jordan McGraw, Brody Falliker, Nate Mon, James Holzer, and Maxwell Castro will be at the top. Once these guys start actually gridding up, we'll go through again. Nate the Great Mon is gonna catch the dub. That, man, it'd be good. I'm a big fan of that double deuce. I can't lie. It'll be interesting to see if he can get on up here and work some magic. So let's switch this up just a little bit. So again, here is our pace car. Tom Harmon, once he loads in, will be in P number 2. There we go. All right, so Tom Harmon in P number 2. Let's switch this camera up again. I said switch it up. There we go. So P2 for Tom Harmon. P3 is going to be Tom Flitcroft, old Tom Flitty, with Jose Ruiz to his outside. Mike DeWalt in his number 19 is going to be P5 with J-Mac, Jordan McGraw, and his Sonic Machine, P6. P7 is going to be Brody Falliker with Nate Mon in that double deuce, P8. James Holzer back here in this number 17, P9. P10 is going to be Maxwell Castro in his Next Level Racing Camaro. Charles Kramer in his Peace, Love, and Little Donuts. Number 4, going to be P11, P12. It's going to be Ryan McCall, Always Breaks. Charles Kramer back here in the 12 again. Zach Deutscher in his Quick Dry Total Cleaning Ford Mustang GT. Andrew Sanford back here. Esports at WMU number 37. John Honeycutt P15. Again, Melody Woodworks. Tyler Dohar in his Elite Performance Industries Chevy P16. P17 is going to be Andrew Wisdom in his number 15. P18 is going to be Cody Kalinka in his 79 Nationwide Machine. Matt Burgess in his 12 Ford. And to round out your top 20, talking about Evan Knopp one more time. So let's go ahead and bring it all on back up. Pace car is off. We're going to get ready to roll. As soon as the pace car is not off, the lights atop the pace car are off. So we're going to get going here pretty soon. 412 Gamer says, let's go Kramer. Absolutely. Kramer right now, he's a little bit further back. He's actually sitting about P27, give or take, and we are ready to roll. Brendan Book, Tom Harmon, about to stomp on the throttle. When we come back to the start stripe, let's go. Pace car's off. Green flag. Five-car Brendan Book with a very healthy lead already, about 1 second over P2. Caution's going to be out, and it looks like Cody Kalinka is going to have something to do with this, maybe with a little bit of Philip Bridgman as well. Let's see if I can actually go back and replay this. That'll be interesting. All right, let's see if this will work. Play it. Hey, what do you know? Something that's gonna work with me. All right, so it actually looked like it started in front of the 18. 18 was just diving to avoid it all. So let's see if we can catch back up with Philip Bridgman maybe. All right, so you see Philip Bridgman, you see the 79, and I believe that's going to be the 21 in front of him. So let's see if we can catch up with Zach Deutscher. And we'll go ahead and rewind it a little bit. I think this is going to be a matter of looseness. Let's go ahead and play it out. Yeah, he's trying to catch that car. A little bit of overcorrecting and just gets, yeah, 18 had nowhere to go, just gets collected. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. And also, I want to make sure that we got proper sound for everybody that's out there. Let's go ahead and crank this up for you. There we go. Stratus also said the 21. So again, Zach Deutscher with the issue, and caution number 1 already on the evening. While unfortunate, these guys have all been on track for about an hour already, and just there was a lot of complaints about how this race was going to be because it's just very, very loose. Again, I apologize for the overlays for this race not working for me. Unfortunately, a little bit of an issue. If anybody out there happens to know how to clear a 403 forbidden error, please, by all means, let me know. I pulled up a YouTube video with the help of Stratus, and I did everything that it said to do within the command box. And it still didn't do anything. One thing it did do, though, is sign me out of Twitch. It signed me out of Restream.io. It signed me out of everything. So I had to really, really quickly log back in. That's why I missed the beginning of all this action, or beginning of the race. Wasn't able to get the anthem in and all that. So, again, very unfortunate. And, again, I absolutely do apologize. Me too, Stratus. Me too. I will have to work on this. I don't have a race tomorrow night, so I will work on. I'll work on this tomorrow and figure out exactly what's going on. But I definitely appreciate you steering me in the right direction, and definitely want to thank everybody that's out there, whether it's on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, right along with iRock TV through your favorite Roku streaming device. Welcome aboard again. This is the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series tonight, live from Iowa. Caution number 1 for a spin very, very early. These guys are going to have to be really patient with this track until the cars come in. I imagine that they're going to try to get single file as quickly as possible to do everything that they've got to do, and to complete all 160 or all 180 laps here from Iowa. Let me actually go on up and take a look at the schedule again, just to confirm how many laps it's supposed to be. Iowa, yep, 180 laps for April the 3rd. Next week, we're going to Auto Club. We're going to go visit that big old oval one more time. All right. The lights atop the pace car are still on. They should turn off as he comes on by the start stripe to set the field up to go back double wide. Yep, you see the 5 down low. You see the 68 of Tom Harmon, Tom Flickroft, Jose Ruiz, and Mike DeWalt. Your top 5, right along with Jordan McGraw, P6. Nobody inside the top 6 have changed any kind of position. Everybody's right where they've been. With the short laps that we had, Mark Santucci back there in 24th. He's already up 8 spots. Micah Allard up 7. Frank Winnisett up 5. And Rivers Jones up 7 as well. Kevin Dallatorre in the 92 also up 6. So there's some guys in the back that are able to, work their way on up and work their way on through under adversity. But how much is too much when you figure how hard you got to push to set these things off? All right, pace car's going to go ahead and make that hard left turn again towards Albuquerque. 5 and the 68 coming to the line. Let's go. All right, so Brendan Book's going to go ahead and continue leading the way. 17 having to show all kinds of patience behind the 19 of DeWalt. This is the proverbial hornet's nest behind everybody else. But yeah, riding along right now with the 34 of J-Mac. See the 27 back there as well. Double deuce of Nate Mon up high on the wall. The 68 of Tom Harmon starting to fall back just a little bit as it looks like Ryan McCall actually just went to Plaid that lap, running a 23.87 so far. One of the very few guys that have been able to get down into the 23s, and it looks like the 92 of Kevin Delatorre is going to have a little bit of an issue bringing out this caution. Flitcroft out there saying, go, Tom Flitcroft. Absolutely, I agree. Let's find out exactly what happened with Kevin Delatorre this time by. All right, let's go ahead and play it out in his AER or Aer Lingus Camaro. Oh, a little bit of a shot from the 2. Maybe the 2 just a little bit harder on the throttle while the 92 had to check up a bit. Let's actually go ahead and see if we can't play that back. And let's see, it's going to be the 2 right behind. And he had, I want to say that looks like the 12 right in front of him. So the 12 maybe just a little slow, checking up. So he wasn't going to go ahead and get loose. But let's drop back here with the 2 and see how this plays out. That's going to be Duncan O'Connor right here. Let's switch on up to the left front maybe and see what this looks like. Here we go. Play it out. Yeah. Just the 92 had to check up to not run over the 12 and got run over himself. Very, very unfortunate. Let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right, so Brendan Book right now still leading the way. Tom Flitcroft P2 up 1 spot. Tom Harmon P3, James Holzer P4, and Nate Mon in P number 5. Usually Brendan Book is hanging around in C Motorsports right now. I don't see him, so we may not be able to chat with him. Actually, no, he's down there in Team FTR. So let's see if we can go ahead and move him and bring him on up. Brendan Book, it's repeat up in the booth, but you got a copy in at number 5, twitch.tv/Brendan Book Camaro.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, buddy. Well, caution number 2 in a very, very short amount of laps. If we continue to have issues just like the Coke Series drivers had issues recently, do you think we might go single file, or what's the plan from an admin's point of view?
Honestly, I'm not really worried about that yet. I'm just kind of hoping everybody can figure it out and we can, get some laps going. But I mean, if it gets so bad, maybe we'll have to, but I'm kind of hoping that we don't.
All right, but so on the flip side of that coin, you've been able to launch pretty quickly to get away by about a good second or so in front of everybody else. You've been the only leader so far. What's it going to take to keep this C1 machine up front?
I think just, smooth. I'm sorry, I'm coughing.
You're
smooth restarts and then just being smart with the car. I mean, and then tires. It could get really loose, and you really don't want to drive too hard to start, but you also, at the same time, you got to maintain that track position. So,
all right,
see
buddy.
how it goes.
All right, I'll get you back down. Good luck on the restart. Looks like you're going to be restarting on the high side if that's what you chose. I'll get you back down Team FTR. Keep the shiny side up, sir. All right, so Brendan Book, the only guy that'll be able to lead so far after caution number 2 has flown. And looks like he's got a good buddy coming up to fill up his rear view. You see the 17 EMGG machine come up, fill up the backside of that number 5. And we are going to get set to go back this time. You see the lights atop the pace car are out. Everybody all racked and stacked back up 2 by 2 all the way back. Definitely looking forward to this restart, see what these guys are capable of. Here we go, one more time.
Green, green, green.
Green flag. Holzer with a big charge up the bottom side. The 5's going to try to keep him pinned down, not allow Holzer to open up the wheel. So the 5's going to be able to go ahead and continue leading that lap. And if he's able to keep the 17 pinned down, that's exactly what he needs to do, so he cannot get back in the throttle when he wants to take that lead. We've seen several times in season number 1 where once the 17 got that clean air, it was lights out. So again, we'll have to see what happens there. Tom Flickoff right now, P number 3, right where he qualified. Nate Mon up 4 spots for P at number 4. Let's take a look a little bit further in the back. How about Brody Falliker back here in this number 1, riding right now about P13, down 6 spots, but right in front of Tyler Dohar and this Elite Performance Industries number 77 Camaro. So again, wider view of the Hornet's Nest all the way around this this short track in the middle of Iowa, turn number 1, and absolutely moving along. So Brendan Book, he said he wanted to see these guys kind of get settled in and do their thing for the race, and I'm sure that is. And as the race goes on, those that take care of their tires are going to be able to move on up and move their way through the field just like everybody else. Let's actually take a shot of this place from high above the blimp and show you what this place looks like at night. You see all the campers, all the cars, all the trailers, and going down the backstretch, just screaming right along. Everybody through turns 3 and 4, cross the start stripe one more time to complete one more lap. And again, definitely appreciate everybody that is out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and of course on iRock TV through your favorite Roku device, whether it's a Roku brick or a Roku TV. Please go on down to the streamers section and look for the logo that you see on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. It is a free app, and all live broadcasts and replays are played in stunning 4K. Looks like Micah Allard, Matt Burgess, and Duncan O'Connor possibly with a little bit of an issue here. Let's go ahead and go back, find out exactly what happened right now. Let's first try with Matt Burgess. All right, so here's Matt Burgess in that 12. He's the one that the 92 had the checkup for earlier. Let's go ahead and play this out. A little loose on throttle, tries to catch it, gets into Micah Allard. Micah gets into one other, and he's spinning right then and there. Let's go back to Duncan O'Connor. And we'll switch this up. Let's play it from, okay, so we know what happens here with the deuce, but let's go ahead and play it out. So the 12, you see the 12 underneath him. He's going to get loose on corner exit. Going to come on up, collect the 61. 61 collects the 2. 2 does a great job locking it up, doesn't hit anything, and he's going to be good to go. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right, so it looks like Brendan Book is going to go ahead and stay out, and it looks like his buddy James Holzer, he is going to stay out as well. So let's see if we can pull old Mr. Holzer on up and grab a quick word with driver 17. Nope, it's actually not allowing me to. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Mr. Holzer, it's repeat up in the booth, but you got a copy sitting here. P number 2, up 7 spots already.
Yeah, I got you, Pete.
All right, bud. Well, definitely good to talk to you again in this EMGG machine. You got the dub last week. Very, very tricky track this week. And no, we're not talking about Pocono, but I see a whole lot of cars slipping and sliding, different entry and different gas points all the way through, which seemed to be the issue so far. Really saw you get a great launch on the high side that last restart. I'm not going to ask you for any keys to your setup or any changes that you've been able to make with this Camaro, but can you get on up there and continue to battle or keep the battle going on with the 5 of Book?
Yeah, I probably can battle. I mean, I have 0 practice essentially going into this, so I really have no clue how the tires are going to respond. So this is kind of a test run. Just threw some stuff at it, see if it's going to work. ran a pretty decent lap for going in pretty cold, qualifying 9th. So it's good to be up here P2. Tried the high side, about wrecked the whole field 2 laps before. So I don't know, we're probably just going to ride and just try to learn and log some laps and then probably go at it.
Man, that's I tell you, last season I got very, very used to the black with the magenta and the white EMGG Camaros for you and Crooks. I'm kind of digging these new white liveries. They just really, really clean and absolutely pop under the lights. Definitely wish you a whole lot of luck. I'll get you back down with everybody in C Motorsports. Keep the shiny side up on that Camaro, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm digging the white too. The white always hits different on these paint schemes, man.
There you go. All right, so again, Mr. Holzer back on down, and man, what a driver this guy is. No matter what kind of track it is, whether it's a short track, with cookie cutter, super speedway, road course, dirt, whatever it is, Holzer seems to be a very early contender as well as late contender as the races go on. Popcat 2023, thank you very much for the follow and welcome aboard. This is the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series tonight, live from Iowa, racing in the middle of the cornfields and doing one hell of a job so far. Again, if you just joined, I apologize for the overlays not working, getting some kind of an error when I try to work with everything within the broadcast software. And it's just not working for me. Again, some kind of an error saying 403 forbidden. But you know what? You guys are getting an extra dose. No overlays in the way. We're getting ready to go back. Green flag racing. Let's bring it on back up. Let's go.
Green flag.
Green flag. All right, we see the launch that the 5 was able to get again. Holzer able to get on up by the high side. Double deuce, almost had the... Whoa, that was close. He got into the corner just a little bit faster than the 17 of Holzer. He's going to get a good run on the high side. He's going to challenge up there as well. Holzer is not going to have that high side to wash up into, so it's almost like he's getting pinched down on the bottom, the same as he was before. Double deuce able to take over P2. Now he got the 8 of Flitcroft. He's going to try the 17 of Holzer as well. 19 right behind, so move Flitcroft back up to P3 right where he qualified. 19's going to fill in right behind the 17, and that's the way they roll. About a little bit further back, checking in with the 50 of John Honeycutt. He's got the 27 of Maxwell Castro right behind him. The 34 of J-Mac right in front. You see Jose Ruiz back here in the 23 as well. They are 3 wide between, it looks like the 61 of Allard, the 47, and possibly the Deuce. Wow. Or actually, no, that's not the Deuce. That is the 44 of Rivers Jones. Crisco Kid, 395. Thank you very much for the follow. Definitely appreciate it. Welcome to the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series, live from Iowa. I am Repeat. And man, this race so far, we've had a few cautions, but again, having some issues with the overlays. So you getting unrivaled access to the entire field all night long. All right, so a little bit of single file. We're going to drop back a little bit more. Maybe check in with the 91 of Sean Blanchard. You see him right behind the number 1 of Brody Falliker. Falliker now down low. You also see the 31 of Jimmy Cochran, his Virginia Tech machine, with the 67 rather, of Matthew Gale to his inside. So you definitely get a pretty clear view of all lines around this place. You can go low, you can go high, you can stay somewhat in the middle. We've seen them 3 wide, no 4 wide as of yet, but it looks like Sean Blanchard's going to bring his machine. Was that Sean Blanchard? No, it was not Sean Blanchard. It was somebody else. Went ahead and brought his machine down pit road as these guys all continue to battle. We looked at Tyler Dohar earlier. Now you see the 81 of John Osborne. Right now P22 up 18 spots from where he started, with the 30 of Ryan McCall and his Shaboom machine back there as well. Kevin Dallatorre in this 92 AER Lingus or Air Lingus machine. He's right where he qualified, so nothing lost, nothing gained for him. Just kind of holding pace with as everybody else in front of him, kind of showing him which lines are really, really working. But again, Crisco Kid 395, thank you very much for the follow. A little bit further back, talking about Joe. Oh, caution's out. Looks like this caution is going to have something to do. Let's see if it'll show me here. Nothing as of yet. Yeah, I'm not getting any kind of a notification. So, Stratus, if you can help me out, I definitely appreciate it. It didn't tell me who on this one. All right. So, I believe this is going to be caution number 4, if I'm not mistaken. And Stratus is saying it's the 44. So, let's see. 44 is going to be Rivers Jones. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and switch on over here, and we will play it out. Because I didn't get a rec notification, I'm not sure if this is going to be before or after. All right, so because of the pace, this is obviously going to be after, so let's go ahead and rewind the old-fashioned way and see exactly what happened. So it looks like he's going to get just a little loose, and let's stop it and play it out. GapFab, good to see you again. Cheering on the Dohar Elite Performance Industries Camaro, as always. 4 underneath the 44, row of 4s. He's gonna overcorrect a little bit. Gonna collect just a little bit of the front end of Jose Ruiz. Go down track. Good save by him, and that could have been a lot worse with several cars still behind. So let's go ahead and bring it back live. Thank you, Stratus. Definitely appreciate you, sir. All right, so GapFab again saying go Dohar. Here is Dohar right now in P15, up 1 spot after starting 16th. Brendan Book still leading, James Holzer and Tom Flickroft. How about it? We get to talk to our boy Tom. Let's switch this on up just a skosh and see if we can't find Tom right now. Mr. Flickroft. Guess who?
Oh no. How
Hey,
you doing, man?
I
Bored?
am.
Fun?
I am having fun. I'm having some issues with the streaming software. I'm not able to pull up any of the overlays or running order or track or lap count or any of that. But I can keep up with where all y'all are at. I saw you get on by underneath Holzer, doing really, really well. Your parents, of course, out there in chat saying, "Hi, Tom." But you're pretty much right where you started. So qualifying effort and practice efforts, no fluke by any means whatsoever. You've got to win at Daytona. Now we're at a short track. You really haven't been struggling too much this season, and I'm gonna knock on some wood right here. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
We're not. Well, I can't knock on your head. So.
Right. That's hollow.
But, hey, there you go. But man, what are you feeling about Iowa, and what is it about your control and this 8 car where you're able to keep this thing underneath you where others might have struggled?
I'm just kind of driving the track and I'm not pushing as hard as I can still. I mean, I'm not sure what the pit strategy is going to be like. We just kind of keep talking amongst ourselves and like, do we pit? Do we not pit? We don't know what the hell to do. So we just stayed out here for now, and I guess we'll just see how it plays out. But I'm just, being patient with the throttle. I'm not trying to get back into it super hard, just kind of letting the car do the work, and same thing on corner entry. So I'm just trying to keep it under me and hopefully not, be one of those guys causing one of the cautions. So if I do, hopefully it's the 17 that I wrecked, though, I got to say.
Yeah, we know he'll forgive you. You guys have that kind of history. Yeah. Well, Cool Comment collected 3 words that definitely describe Tom Flipcroft, but I'll get you back down with your teammates. Good luck. Keep the shiny side up. Absolutely, as always, love the scheme.
All righty, man. Thank you.
You got it. All right, so we got him back down with Brendan Book, Micah, and Micah Allard. We're going to get ready to roll. Again, Flickrop's parents out there saying, good job, Tom, and I have to agree. I tell you, there is definitely a very, very stark difference on the success that Tom has had this season versus last season. I mean, he was up front quite a bit last season, but it seems like we're seeing this 8 car inside the top 5 more often than not. And again, I'm not trying to jinx the guy. I'm going to knock on something here. And I've been a big fan of this guy for a long time, going back to our Xbox days, and I know he can get the job done each and every week. Pace car's going to go ahead and pull off. Again, make that left turn. We're going back green. Let's go.
Green, green, green.
Holzer round the outside, and that 17 EMGG machine is going to go on up and take the lead from the 5 of Brendan Book. It looks like it's going to be the 8 to stay right there in P3. 15 right now of Andrew Wisdom, looking pretty solid as well. The double deuce and Nate Mon, again, always a contender anymore. With Tom Harmon in the 68 Avril Lavigne machine, looks like a little bit of packet loss issues, or stream having some issues. There we go, bring it on back, and here we are. Again, definitely apologize for the little bit of a blinky blink right there. Man, it's definitely been a very, very interesting week or two, and I continue to work with my service provider. They'll actually be back out here tomorrow evening between 8 and 9, since that is really when most of my issues can seem to be. And again, drop it on down. Hopefully it'll come back up here momentarily. There we go. I'm actually able to watch my bit rate fluctuate just a little bit, as well as the frames, unfortunately. But yeah, as I was saying, I've actually got my service provider coming out tomorrow evening between 8 and 9. They actually obliged me with a late appointment to try to find out what is going on specifically at night. And again, this should come back here in just a moment. There we go. Again, I apologize. Riding along with Dohar again. You see out there in the chat, go Dohar from GabFab. Come on, let's go, guys. Let's go. Need some assistance here. All right. All right, let's go back a little bit further. A guy that I've really been keeping my eye on a little bit more is going to be the 63 of Evan Knopp, right now sitting P16 after starting in 20th. The man, if he can start up a little bit further, he's going to be a threat each and every race as well. And again, I apologize that the stream keeps bogging out on me. Good to know that the stream hasn't completely cut yet, though. It's still showing that I'm about 47 minutes into this session, so just need to continue to work on it. There we go. Nope. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. Let's see. All right, caution is out. Looks like Nate Mon, I just saw him down on the bottom. So it looks like it's going to have something to do with the double deuce of Nate. Let's see if we can get back up there right when it started and play it back. All right, so switch this on up and play it out. Here we go. So going down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. It looks like the stream has somewhat stabilized. Nate just kind of got the apron with the left front, locked it up, didn't get hit, didn't hit anything. So he's going to be able to come on back out and continue to go on through. Stratus also says that the 4 spun. So let's see if we can possibly find the 4 of Charles Kramer. I didn't get a notification for the 4, but let's see if we can find out what happened with him. All right, let's go ahead and bring this back. Let's rewind because it looks like he's already off track. All right, stop it. Let's go ahead and play it out. Ford did the same exact thing that the 22 did, just on opposite sides of the track. Ford got down low in the middle of 3 and 4, where the 22 did it coming off of 4. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live again. All right, so let's see. We talked. So it looks like the top have all come on down pit road. Now it's the 77 of Dohar. As again, we're going to experience some drop frames. All right, let's see if we can't get a hold of our buddy. I believe Dohar is going to be down. Let's see if we can find him. There he is, kind of hanging out with the one and only Cody Kalinka. Let's see. Dohar, it's repeat up in the booth, but you got a copy in that 77 Elite Performance Industries Chevrolet Camaro.
Yay, Pete, we got you.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm all right. So you decide to stay out. That's going to put you up 15 on the night so far. I know you've seen a lot of car control issues as you've worked your way through the field. Did you stay out just for the track position, trying to keep away from any other spins in the back, or you feeling pretty good as your tires have worn?
I feel like we got a pretty good Elite Performance Industries Filter Time Chevrolet right now, Pete. We came in on like 2 or 3 cautions ago just to top off for fuel, just in case. And I liked how I was looking compared to everybody else. Like, we solidly moved from 25th up into the top 10 without tires, and we're actually holding back McCall, and he took tires on that same caution that we came in. So I'm feeling really good with the piece we got. We just got to keep the track position right now as long as we can. So I'm hoping that we get a green flag run of about like 25 to 30 laps. So that way, hopefully we cycle out in the top 5 and we can come in and then use our first set of tires. I don't think these guys who just came in will do that. So I want to stay off cycle here as best as we can. And then I think that puts us in the window to make it if we pit in about 20 laps.
All right, so Tyler, best case scenario you're coming off for, what do you credit the win to? Right front or gas tonight?
It's probably going to be right front. I got to keep this right front under me. I got to keep the right rear under me, though, too. Right rear is going to be tricky, but honestly, we're on a high right now, after the top 5 last week at COTA, so we have to keep up that momentum. We have to. So I'm really excited and can't wait to see what we can do out here.
All right, buddy, I'll get you back on down there with Cody Kalinka and company. Good luck. Keep the shiny side up. Beautiful looking car under the lights, sir.
Thank you, Pete.
You got it. All right, so, yeah, again, Tyler Dohar right now in P number 1. He's going to be the first one to go ahead and jump on the loud pedal, see exactly what he's capable of doing, keeping that car under him now with several laps on those tires. It's going to be interesting. Stratus says the 4 spun. Hopefully we're not going to be looking at the 77 spinning around. But, again, that's no curse. Again, it's dropping out on me. Again, I've got my service provider coming out tomorrow evening, and I definitely apologize. Unreal.
Green flag, green flag.
Well, you hear the audio, green flag. We're just waiting on the stream to pop back for me so we can keep up with these guys as well. And again, I do appreciate everybody's patience out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and of course, iRock TV through your favorite Roku device. Let's go. All right, so Dohar's going to go ahead and lead 2 in a row. This time he's got Jose Ruiz, a good buddy of his, right now sitting in P number 2. Ryan McCall, Brody Falliker, and Francis Hamilton going to be your top 5. Again, I apologize for the streaming tools or the overlays not working for me, so I can fill you in at all times. James Holzer right now running in P number 7. I don't actually see his teammate out here tonight. I have not seen Ryan Crooks whatsoever. So I'm guessing Crooks, actually no, I take that back. Ryan Crooks right now is sitting back in P29. So a little bit further back for him. Caution's going to be out again. All right, let's see if we can find out exactly what this one is for. Looks like Nate Mon and possibly Mike DeWalt are going to be part of this one. Let's see if we can find out exactly what happened here. Let's bring it on over to our handy-dandy chase cam, get right behind him, and then we will go ahead and play it out. Nope, it's not going to allow me off of Mike DeWalt. Let's try off of Nate Mon. Come on. Nope. All right, let me bring it back live here right quick. All right, now let me try that again. Okay, that's why, because he's already on pit road or something else happened. Let's go ahead and rewind that, and let's play it out. Well, there we go. I apologize again. Oh, there we go. Just in time. Unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Nate, while he's got a fast car, just when something like that happens, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go ahead and bring it back live. All right, so we talked to Tyler Dohar. Let's see if maybe we can get a hold of Jose Ruiz this time. He should be down here with Team FTR. Yes, he is. Mr. Ruiz, it's Repeat up in the booth, bud. You got a copy?
Yeah, I do. What's up?
All right. Well, Jose, you started 4th. Right now sitting P2 right behind your buddy Dohar. Got Brody Falliker, Ryan McCall, and Francis Hamilton to round out the top 5. This Team FTR number 23 is looking pretty sharp, especially under the lights. Track position or tires? What do you think is going to win it tonight, sir?
Ooh. Probably track position, I think.
Okay. So,
but yeah, I'd say track position because back there it sounds like it's chaos.
It has been quite a bit of chaos. People still trying to keep their cars underneath them and not overcorrecting when they do just about spin. We've seen some moves on the high side to go ahead and take the lead. We saw it out of the 17 and the 5. We saw the 8 really get up there and battle hard as well. What do you think your chances are of getting on up there and moving your buddy out of P1 and you leading some laps gets that clean air on the nose of that Camaro?
Yeah, definitely gonna try the outside, but I'm not too sure. haven't really tried it in practice. I just mainly ran the bottom, kind of save tire too, because I know the top kind of eats them up. You do get a run, but I'd rather just not burn them up that fast. But we haven't had a long green flag run, so I feel like saving tires is kind of useless right now. But I mean, hopefully we get a long run going to see what this car's got.
All right, buddy. Well, I'll get you back down there with Team FTR. Good luck again. Again, that car looks absolutely amazing under these lights. It really, really pops.
Thanks. Shout out to Frozen for doing the paint scheme.
There you go. All right, buddy. Keep the shiny side up.
All right, sounds good.
All right, so we got Jose back down with Team FTR. Again, Team FTR is getting back down there right now. And, of course, it's going to play with me. There we go. John Honeycutt, Jordan McGraw, Jose Ruiz, and Mr. Teasler as race admin, as well as the one and only Eliza Bethel, old Frozen Toes. So let's go ahead and widen it on back out again. Lights top the pace car are out. Getting ready to set these guys off again. And again, I do apologize for the overlays not working for this evening's race, but I definitely appreciate everybody's patience out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and iRock TV through Roku TV. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. Again, big thank you to Crisco Kid 395, Popcat 2023, Randy Savage 2018, and of course Lock on Stratus for the sub 9 months in a row. Savage, or Stratus again, thank you very, very much. All right, pace car's going to go ahead and pull off. We're going to go back green. Let's see what that 2-3 of Jose Ruiz can do.
Green flag.
Green flag. Boy, Jose really had to check up as the 1 came across his nose. So move the 2-3 back to P3 and move the 1 of Brody Falliker up inside the top 2. Everybody, though, right now is chasing the 77 of Tyler Dohar here at Iowa. Corn Country, battle for the lead. Mr. Met 20 asking, is Frozen racing? No, unfortunately, Frozen not racing. 3 wide. 17 of Holzer is going to go ahead and throw it down low. 1 in the middle. 77 of Dohar up top. 2-3 looking hard on the bottom as well. 17 is going to come up in front of the 77. Now back down in front of Brody Falliker. 15 up high. Double wide for P number 2, double wide for P number 3 as well. There you see the 30 Shaboom Machine with the 61 of Micah Allard, the 5 of Brendan Book. We are all racing hard here for the lead. Back 3 wide for P number 4, P2. There we go. Now 3 wide, 61, 15, and a 30. Again, look at these guys. 31 of McCall. Going to keep it out of the wall. Yes, he does. They're going to say double file right behind him. Right now, not much going on up for the lead. It's still all James Holzer and Latin. Usually when he gets the clean air on the hood of his EMGG Camaro, he has a tendency of checking out. But no, Mr. Met, it looks like Frozen is not here tonight. Said some kind of personal issue, so she had to miss Iowa. All right, so it looks like that's kind of settled down right there. But looks like battle for the lead again. Now we got the 15 and 17 mixing it up a little bit. 15 again being Andrew Wisdom. Holzer to the outside. 1 of Brody Falliker just waiting to see which line is going to move. 1 had to check up. Otherwise would have ended up in the outside wall. So maybe just a little bit of a tight concern for Brody Falliker's number 1 looks like Camaro. In fact, to tell you what, every car inside the top 13 right now, all Chevrolet Camaros. Number 14 from Matt Gale is the first Ford Mustang GT. And then Philip Bridgman a little bit further back in 22nd is where we'll find another Ford. There isn't a Toyota anywhere inside the top 30. So wow, there you go. Charizard say, hey everyone, how's it going? Charizard, thanks for checking in. Definitely appreciate you, man. Holstern still being pressured by the 15 as well as the 61 of Micah Allard. Micah is another one that has really blossomed as a driver, if you want to use that term. Here between season number 1 and season number 2, really been working on his racecraft. Running a lot of officials, really running a lot of setup races. And now the top 3 all back to single file, back to P4 with Brendan Book and Brody Falliker as well. And it seems like a lot of single file action all the way back to at least P10 with Ryan McCall and his Shaboom machine. Jordan McGraw is going to be the first one or two more spots back in his 34 Sega car. Then you see the 44, 77, 37, and others. This is where that hornet's nest really comes into play. Tom Flickroft also back here up on the high side to the outside of the 77 of Dohart. There you see the 50 for John Honeycutt on the bottom also. So all kinds of racing grooves around Iowa. Stratus, can I get a lap check, please? Definitely appreciate you, sir. All right, so we'll continue to go on through. Again, catching up with Joseph Berg and his number 93. Let's actually show you this machine one more time. Both him and Turley running schemes for Rock the Heart. Again, I went over Rock the Heart's information earlier, and basically it... can I have a lap count, please, Stratus? Basically, these are a few drivers and an entire org that keep friends, families, and everyone else in with support for aortic diseases. So basically, it says our friend Travis died due to an aneurysm on his heart, and his favorite track was Iowa. So that's why they chose this race here to show their support. All the foundations we are running deal with heart disease, but we want to highlight Rock the Heart, who will be on Joe Berg's number 93 car. Rock the Heart puts on events across the country to bring awareness to aortic disease. They have 2 events remaining this year, the first being on April the 21st through the 22nd in Baltimore, Maryland, and then again May 5th and 6th in Fargo, North Dakota. Caution is out. I definitely saw the double deuce up on the wall, and it looks like Andrew Sanford is going to be involved, possibly Jimmy Cocker, Tom Flickroft maybe as well, as we're going to try to work our way on through. So let's get back up and see exactly what happened here, and then we'll go through the rest of the Rock the Heart mission statement. Let's check in with Nate Mon. So here he is underneath the 30 Shaboom machine. You can already see the 30 a little loose right there. You got the left sides down into the second groove. Let's go ahead and play this out. 8 car down on the apron. 8, yep, coming on down just a little bit. Puts the 22 nose first into the wall. 22 and the 8. You see the 31 Virginia Tech machine also go for a slide through the grass, but able to keep off the wall for the most part. That's got to be an interesting slide. Let's see if we can catch up with the 31 right now of Jimmy Cocker. Let's go ahead and bring it back one more time, and let's go ahead and play it out. This is going to be a very, very interesting view. Hold on to brakes. Don't touch anything. Good job. Hell of a job. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. Working lap 70, or we were working lap 78. All right, so let's go ahead and bring it on back up front. And we're catching up with the 15 of Andrew Wisdom. So here is Andrew and his 1.5 Nexus, looks like Chevy Camaro. Let's see if we can find Andrew Wisdom out here amongst everyone else. All right, looks like Andrew Wisdom is in Nitro Motorsports. Let's go ahead and see if we can't chat with him right quick. Andrew, it's Repeat up in the booth, buddy. Got a copy in that 1.5 Nexus Camaro.
Hey Pete, how you doing?
I'm all right, Andrew. Good to talk to you, man. So you're up 18 spots. So obviously you've seen a lot already. You've seen cautions. They've happened, right around you. You've been able to, scale your way up this wall in Iowa. What are you thinking about the race now that you're going to have all kinds of clean air and you'll be the first one to jump on the loud pedal? How do you think this is going to change the complexity of your race?
Yeah, I'm hoping the clean air helps so we can get a little bit of a run. I mostly just stayed out because I'm scared to use the tire sets too early. I kind of got caught behind in Phoenix kind of doing that. So hoping maybe we'll keep a good spot here on track, good track position, and have a little bit extra at the end there in terms of tires. If maybe people are going to be a set short with a late restart or something. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to try to use the clean air to the best of our advantage and see where it goes.
All right, you were last on pit road on lap 50. So last time by, I believe we were coming to lap 78. So we're going to be working 80 here really, really soon, which is going to leave just about a century of laps to go. I'm not going to ask you for strategy. I just want to wish you a whole lot of luck. Keep the shiny side up of that machine. Definitely pops under the lights. And yeah, always great to talk to you, Andrew Wisdom. Good luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
You got it. You were down in Nitro. I'll get you back down there right meow. All right, so Andrew Wisdom back down amongst his friends. Definitely wish him a whole lot of luck. Again, this man is a beast on road courses. I mean, he is just an absolute beast to try to beat. Lights atop the pace car are still on. You see the 5 there of Brendan Book and his Cincinnati C1 machine. Maxwell Castro right now, P number 3. Tom Harmon, P4. Philip Bridgman, 5th. John Osborne, 6th. Matt Burgess, 7th. James Holzer in 8th. Micah Allard in 9th. And Brody Falliker right now, P number 10. So again, Brendan Book, Maxwell Castro, Tom Harmon, Philip Bridgman, John Osborne, Matt Burgess, Mr. Holzer, Micah Allard, and again, Brody Falliker in this number 1. All right, so let's go ahead and widen it out. Lights atop the pace car are now out, getting ready to go. Rock NASCAR says lap 83 at the line. Rock, I absolutely appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And again, for everybody that's out there, again, on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, or through iRock TV on your favorite Roku device, I apologize for the overlays not working. I will get them squared away here as quickly as possible. Getting some kind of a strange error that I didn't have last night, so I'm not quite sure. I didn't use the computer for anything today at all. I literally logged in, pulled all the programs up for iRacing and to put this broadcast on, and got some strange, 403 forbidden error. So, green flag out. Let's go. All right, so Andrew Wisdom, he's going to go ahead and lead a lap under green, and he's got a good half a second lead over Brendan Book. And as you can see, the top 4, top 5 right now are all single file, going all the way back to the 17 of Holzer. Behind Holzer, you see the 81 and the 1 as well of Brody Falliker. Behind Falliker, you see Jose Ruiz in that red, black, and white Camaro as well. And then there is the 41, I believe I just saw. No, it's actually going to be the 48 of Francis Hamilton to occupy P11, up 25 spots in that Tigers machine. And he continues to crawl his way forward. I mean, that is no small feat whatsoever. So good job by him. But tonight, the biggest mover actually going to be John Osborne. Caution's out. All right, so let's see. Yellow flag out. I'm not getting a notification for who it is as of yet. So let's see if we can just kind of pop on in the back. Maybe one or two more. Possibly Mike DeWalt, Frank Winniset. Not Duncan O'Connor. Not Jeremy Kramer. Zach Deutscher maybe? No. Not 100% sure. So, all right, so the pace car is going to go ahead and collect the field. Andrew Wisdom had to check up just a little bit. We talked to Andrew Wisdom just a moment ago. We also talked to Brendan Book right as the race started during caution lap number 1. So let's see if we can maybe catch up with driver 61, Micah Allard. Micah is more than likely in C Motorsports as well. Let's see, is he going to come on down pit road? Yes, he is. So no, he's actually going to fake it out. So he's saying that it's on the 61 car of Micah. So that's kind of strange that he's still sitting here in P number 2. But let's see if we can pull Micah on up. Mike, it's repeat up in the booth, but you got a copy in that 61 machine, up 30 spots since the beginning of this race. If there was a point for biggest gainer so far, you'd be the man. The only other one that's up there with it is going to be Francis Hamilton, a little bit further back in the 48. But Micah, how you feeling about your race, sir?
I'm feeling good. I mean, I like this track, but we'll see how it goes here. I got in the back of Harmon there, so it's on me. That caution was on me, so I got to go to the back here.
Gotcha.
We'll see how it goes.
Well, man, you've actually, I was mentioning just after one of the last cautions when you were showing a little bit of speed on the outside, talking about your strides here on iRacing since season number 1, spending a lot of time in officials and in setup lobbies and things like that. And I mean, you were a contender last season, but it just seems like we're really seeing the 61 more consistently inside the top 5. What's been the biggest difference for you, sir?
I mean, just track time. I mean, you spend time on the sim, and you're going to get better. You just, it's all about making mistakes and learning, and not making the same mistake twice. So, that's what we're trying to do here. But this season, I've kind of made some mistakes, especially last week. I struggle at road courses. So,
all right, buddy.
We'll see how it works going forward.
All right, Mike, I definitely appreciate the time as always, sir. I'll get you back on down with C Motorsports. Good luck. Keep the shiny side up.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
You got it, as always. All right, so we got Micah back down with Brendan Book, Tom Flitcroft, and company. It's going to be an interesting time. Let's see if we can actually go back and see how this happened with this caution. I don't know if it's going to show me because it didn't come up for me before, but let's try. So let's change that out. Okay, so it just took a moment for the replay to load. Let's go ahead and play it. Oh, that's actually a little late, so let's rewind the old-fashioned way. And there it is. All right, so let's stop it. Let's go ahead and play it out. See Maxwell Castro down low. Here's what he was talking about. Here's that contact. Yep, just back in the throttle before the 68 of Harmon was ready. And yeah, just spun him around. That's why you saw him pull down on the apron and go to the back. He was given an EOL penalty or end of line penalty. So let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right, let's go ahead and widen this out. Everybody's still somewhat single file. Stratus is lap 89. So we are now under 100 laps to go here from Iowa. Again, definitely appreciate everybody that's out there. And man, what a race it's been so far. with some coming on down pit road. This is going to put the 15 of Andrew Wisdom, or keep the 15 of Andrew Wisdom in the lead. Brendan Book P2, Brody Falliker P number 3, Holzer, Jose Ruiz, and Francis Hamilton going to be your top 6. So that's your first 3 rows as they're side by side. Lights atop the pace car are out, getting ready to go. Down pit road.
Green, green, green.
Green flag. All right, so again, 15 continues to lead. Now you got the 5 of Brendan Book up here trying to get a little bit of a challenge going. You saw the 17 of Holzer really high, wide, and handsome going through the last set of corners. This time going to bring it all the way down low. 3 wide for the lead, 1 on the bottom, 15 in the middle. They decide to wisely separate themselves just a bit. Now it's just the 1 and the 5 side by side. Holzer and P number 4. Here comes the 2-3 of Jose Ruiz. The 48 again of Francis Hamilton. 5 is going to go for a slide. Lock it up. Door side into the wall. There's the 35 as well. He's going to bounce off, and that should be another... Nope, no caution as of yet. No caution. 5's going to go ahead and grab a gear and see if he can't get up and get going. And very, very unfortunate. 35 of Mark Santucci also involved in that. I did see where he kind of bounced off the wall just a little. Let's see. Nope. Looks like his AC Delco, yeah, almost said Camry. Camaro. I wouldn't insult Chevrolet like that. Machine looking pretty good. So even though he bounced off the wall a little bit, these cars are absolute tanks. All right, so let's try to get back up again. Brody Falliker now challenging the 15. And that's going to be the pass for the lead. Put Andrew Wisdom back to P number 2. Jose Ruiz with the 93 of Joseph Berg and his Rock the Heart Camaro. Minneapolis, Baltimore, and Fargo. The next 3 concert locations for the Rock the Heart program. And as I was talking about them earlier, the caution came out. So again, Rock the Heart will put on events across the country to bring awareness to aortic disease. 2 more events remaining this year, April 21st and 22nd in Baltimore, Maryland, May 5th to 6th in Fargo, North Dakota. These events feature an aortic health symposium with specialists in heart diseases speaking on a variety of topics the first day, and then a benefit concert with various artists the final day of the event. Their mission statement is as follows. Rock the Heart's mission is to support families from diagnosis to recovery by connecting them with resources and information that is often hard to find. Through concerts and education events, Rock the Heart uses music to inspire and provide hope to people affected by aortic disease. And man, what a great cause! Absolute great cause. So good job by the 93 and others. I believe the other car that's out here is going to be Joseph Turley in this number 13. He's kind of geared up for the American Heart Association as well. Turley right now running P17, but still up 11 spots. And you see the 27 of Maxwell Castro to his outside.
All right, man. Caution is out.
You see the 30 Shaboom machine involved in that. Oh, a few others as well. Very, very unfortunate. Definitely saw Sean Blanchard. He was trying to save his machine. Rivers Jones involved. Let's see. All right, so let's go check in with Rivers Jones and see exactly what happened. We definitely saw the 30 Shaboom machine for Ryan McCall involved, but let's check in with Rivers Jones. All right, we're going to go ahead and rewind this a little bit. All right, so it looks like it's going to be contact between the 44 and the 30. Let's go ahead and play it out. See the 77 of Dohar. There's the 15. 15 looks like he might have, got tight. And the 44, the 30 collects 8 car of Tom Flitcroft. He had nowhere to go. 44 looks like it's a busted toe link. How he is all the way up on the wall like that, just nothing for him to do, which means an immediate tow. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live again. So now Brody Falliker up here leading. Let's see if we can find Brody. All right, Brody is down in Team FMB. Let's see if we can't pull him on up here. Brody is repeat up in the booth. Sorry to interrupt any kind of conversation you may have been having with your teammates. But, bud, you're up 6 spots after starting in 7th in this. And I'll tell you, I'm absolutely loving this paint scheme. The FIWB Motorsports, that blue and black, the way it fades to the back, absolutely looks great. What are you thinking about this race now that we're officially past halfway, and some of the issues that you've seen on track throughout the evening?
It's kind of been similar to Phoenix. We haven't really been able to get any green flag runs, which I was hoping for. But the problem that is really out here on this track is that these cars are really loose right after like 10 laps. So that's what these drivers out here are battling, and I'm just trying to save my tires out here.
Speaking of tires, it looks like the last time you were on pit road was lap 80, right along with most of everybody behind you. There's one guy that came in on 89, but for the most part, anybody that just now came in is going to be way, way in the back, starting about 26th. So you're not going to have to deal with any new tires for quite a while. And with the string of cautions we had, I'm going to guess it's probably going to be even longer, unless you decide you've had enough, or you get too loose, too tight, whatever the case may be. Although it sounds like you'd offer, or you'd absolutely welcome a little bit of tightness right now. Can you keep that Camaro up and in the front now that you'll have all kinds of clean air on the nose?
Yeah, that run that I just had, getting around the 15. Once I got around him, the car felt really good, way better in traffic. So, I'd like to keep the lead, so we're definitely going to try. That's where the car handles the best.
All right, buddy. I'll get you back on down as soon as I can. That's right, Team F1WB. All right, I'll get you, or FIWB. I'll go ahead and get you back down with your teammates. Again, beautiful car. Keep the shiny side up, and maybe we'll be talking to you again a little bit later on.
All right, thank you.
You got it. Again, the one car right now for Brody Falliker, leading the way here in Iowa. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep that thing up there, and what he's going to be able to do with the rest of the evening. Jose Ruiz will be P number 2. Joseph Berg, again, P3. John Honeycutt and his Melody Woodworks machine is going to be P number 4. P5 is going to be Evan Knopp. Jordan McGraw behind him. Tyler Doar continuing to stay right around the top 10. We did see him back a little bit further earlier, but we've also seen him leading. Ryan Crooks, I mentioned earlier, he was back there in 29th. Here he is rocking the old EMGG colors. Definitely love them. Jimmy Cocker in the 31 Virginia Tech machine is going to be P9. And Francis Hamilton in this 48 Detroit Tigers Camaro with Maxwell Castro right behind. So let's go ahead and get on back up with Brody. We'll go ahead and widen it out one more time. We'll have to see if we've seen the last caution, or if they continue to have issues. Got to be working very, very close to lap 100, maybe even a little bit after. And again, I do apologize for the overlays not working, but I do appreciate everybody that's out there, whether it's on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, or iRock TV through your Roku TV or your Roku streaming device. Don't forget, go on over to the streaming section of your Roku. Search for the iRock TV logo that you see on the bottom left-hand side of your screen. It is a free app. All live broadcasts and replays are streamed in beautiful 4K. Pace car is going to go ahead and pull off. Restart on lap 109, says my buddy Stratus. Green flag out. Let's go. So it looks like Brody Palix is going to go ahead and continue to lead. 23 of Jose Ruiz right behind. Joseph Berg, John Honeycutt, and Evan Knopp going to be your top 5. Tyler Dohar going from 9th up to 6th in just a lap and a half. So he's continuing to push. Jordan McGraw right behind him in 7th. Ryan Crooks still again in 9th in Season 1's EMGG colors. I swear both color schemes absolutely work. Whether it's the 25 of last year's scheme or the new scheme for this season, which is what Holzer's running just a little bit further here in the back. You see the 92 right behind. A lot of sketchiness going on. You see the 19 for DeWalt. The 12 sliding all the way across everybody's nose. That was going to be Joseph. I'm sorry, the 13 rather. That was going to be Joseph Turley. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and actually rewind this the old-fashioned way. And man, what a if this didn't collect anybody, what a great save. All right, we'll go ahead and stop it right there. Let's switch on over to our chase cam. Was he contacted from the back, or did he just lose it all by his lonesome? But either way, to slide across 3 rows of traffic without hitting anything, that's talent. Let's play it. Little loose on exit. Oh, 15 and 13 make some contact. You actually saw the car, one car go inside the next, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be a broken toe link for the 13 by the way he's having to keep it to the inside wall. Very unfortunate. Also looks like I just saw one other car on the outside. Was that possibly PJ O'Leary? Let's go down with PJ and see if it did in fact include him. All right, there's the 2-4. He's already on the bottom. Let's rewind a little bit. Nope, that was just because he blinked a little bit. All right, well, let's go ahead. Caution's on a 36 and the 18. All right, so let's go on back up. So now Evan Knopp in this 63 machine. Let's see if we can find Evan. Nope, it does not look like Evan is available. All right, so how about our buddy John Honeycutt down there in Team FTR? I know that he's always willing to come on up and chat with us for just a second. Honeycutt, it's repeat up in the booth, but you got a copy now from P4 rather.
Yeah, I do too. I got it.
All right, bud. Well, definitely hear you flipping some switches around and getting. I guess you're working on some strategy. I definitely apologize for interrupting the conversation you were having with your team. You've seen a lot here tonight in this Melody Woodworks number 50. Staying out just for track position, try to get out, get some time away from the Hornet's Nest, or are you feeling pretty good on some older tires, sir?
I mean, everybody's been trying different strategies, and I've seen a bunch of leaders staying out, and we've been going in, and then now I think the roles have reversed a little bit. A lot of the faster guys are in the back now with the fresher tires, and we're still. I think we're probably about 15 laps in on our tires, so I think we're still good. We want to maybe make it to a lap 130. If another caution comes out, then maybe we'll come in and. Maybe grab some 4 fresh Goodyear tires and go from there.
Yeah, last time you were in was on lap 80. I gather we're probably somewhere right around lap 115, give or take. So
116. Yeah, so it's a little bit longer than that.
Gotcha. I'm unfortunately with some issues, I don't have a lap counter.
Yeah, I hear you. And with the cautions that were thrown between lap 80 and from my last set that I put on, I think we've only maybe maybe 15 laps of green flag, right? So
All right.
I think we're all right now to kind of stretch this thing out for a little bit.
All right, John, I'll go ahead and I'll get you back down with your teammates. Good luck. And yeah, Melody Woodworks, as always, looks really great on that Camaro. Keep the shiny side up, sir.
Absolutely, man. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so that's John Honeycutt, driver of the number 50 Team FTR Melody Woodworks Camaro. Again, he's another one that can drive anything on this sim, whether it's on dirt, short tracks, super speedways, cookie cutters, whatever the case may be. And so far in Corn Country, up 13 spots to P number 4, and we are all racked and stacked back up again. The pace car, I believe, is going to be pulling off this time, so Brody Falliker will be the first one again to go ahead and jump on the loud pedal. Jose Ruiz, P2, Evan Knott, P3, John Honeycutt, P4, Tyler Dohar in a matter of just a few laps going from 9th up to 5th. So Tyler Dohar continuing to work his way on up. Stratus's restart is on lap 118 of 180, so a lot of racing yet to go. Let's get ready. Pace car is going to go ahead and make that hard left towards pit road. The restarts on the leader. Green flag out. Let's go. All right, so Brody Falliker going to go ahead and continue to lead. The 50 of John Honeycutt is going to be able to move up one spot in one lap, removing the 63 of Evan Knott back to P4. Tyler Dohar now up on the high side to challenge for that spot. Maxwell Castro in that 27 Next Level Racing machine right now, also up on the high side. He's going to go ahead and try to take away P number 5, and so far, looks like he's going to do it. He's going to go for more. He wants Tyler Dohar next. Maybe getting held up by the 50 just a skosh. Not able to clear the 77, so cannot switch lanes. Will he try it 3 wide? If the gap opens up, will he shoot the hole? Not this time. A little bit further behind, though, you see Ryan Crooks here. He's going to be 3 wide. Oh, he's 4. Nope, back double wide. That would have been a very, very interesting 4 wide if they chose to do it. You see those EMGG teammates right there as well. You see the 61 of Micah Allard and the 17 of Holzer about touching doors. 15 up high. He's going to have to check up for the 93. A little bit of a crossover. You see Crooks move on up now in front of Berg in the 93 as well. So I believe that's going to put all EMGG cars inside the top 10. In fact, it is, yeah. Ryan Crooks, P8, Holzer right behind him, P9, 3 wide again. Holzer playing a little bit of tag. Good recovery by driver 17, 4 wide. Holzer about losing the rear end, and gonna make it work. And Roslin says, woohoo! Honeycutt, absolutely. Caution's out. Wow. Hell of a race here for just inside the top 10. You saw the 17 of Holzer get tagged just a little, went a little sideways, able to hold on to it with a little bit of brake, maybe a little bit of throttle control, and a whole lot of wheel. That would have been absolutely amazing. Let's, so far I haven't got a word on what this caution is. Let's see if we can't actually roll back a little bit with Holzer. We're going to go ahead and jump into the cockpit with driver 17. Let's go. All right, stop it, and we'll go ahead and play it from there. All the way down to the yellow line behind the 15. Really, whoa, a little bit of contact. Look at him, hard over to the right side. 4 wide. Again, big slide. Able to hold on to it. Good job. Stratus says the caution is on the 35, so we're going to go ahead and bring this back live. And let's see if we can't catch up with driver 35. Hell of a job, though, by James Holzer to save that thing not only once and then catch your breath to recover, but do it again. So driver 35 is going to be Mark Santucci. And it looks like he is on pit road. All right, let's go ahead and rewind from TV1. Nope, it's still too early. There we go. All right, that's where it was. Let's stop it there. Switch it on over and go ahead and play it out. All right, 3-5, a little low. Kind of caught that apron just a bit. Trying to catch it, trying to correct it. Overcorrects, catches the 78 up into the wall. 78 of Brian Pizzichemi. Haven't talked much about him tonight, but that was the ordeal. Let's go ahead and bring it back live. So again, Brody Falliker, Jose Ruiz, John Honeycutt, Andrew Wisdom, James Holzer, and now Matthew Gale. Matt Gale in this 67 rather, sitting P number 6. I don't recall seeing Matt Gale as an available driver to chat in team comms, but I'm going to check one more time. Yep, actually Matt Gale is hanging out down there in Nitro Motorsports. Let's go ahead and bring driver 67 in his Ford Mustang GT, who's up 16 spots on up to the booth. Matt, it's repeat up here, but you got a copy in what is that, Star Creek or Star Can't Fiber or something like that. You got a copy in that Mustang GT.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right, buddy. How are you?
I didn't expect so many people to pit. I'll be honest. I'm a little scared right now.
Well, but you're up in 6th, up 16 spots on the evening so far. It doesn't look like you've got much of a scratch on your Mustang. Maybe a little bit around the fender, unless that's part of the paint job. But man, we don't really get a chance, or we haven't got much of a chance in this season so far to be able to chat with you. And unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of an issue with our overlay. Do you want to introduce yourself? Tell us all where you're from and how long you've been on iRacing.
I'm Matthew Gare. I've been on iRacing for about a year, just over, and I'm from England.
All right, well, definitely, welcome to Shake and Bake. I believe this is going to be year number 1 for you, and I definitely wish you a whole lot of luck. I'll get you back on down with Nitro Motorsports. Keep the shiny side up, sir. Let's go.
Have fun.
You as well. All right, so got him back down, and man, yeah, maybe we'll get a chance to talk to him more often. I actually spent 4 years over in England. I love that country. Love the people. They absolutely are class act. I mean, are there some bad ones? Yeah, absolutely. But for most part, extremely friendly, very, very welcoming, great people. All right, let's go ahead and widen it out again. Pace car's going to go ahead and pull off. It's going to be Brody Falliker first on the loud pedal. Let's go. Green flag. Oh, a little bit of wreck in the back with Maxwell Castro and company. I saw it. All right, let's get there real quick and show you exactly what happened. I saw one car dropping back through the field in the middle, and yeah, just very, very unfortunate. But let's go back with Maxwell Castro and Matt Burgess. All right, here is, I believe it's going to be the 12 that actually falls back and makes it 3 wide. Let's go ahead and play it out. Ooh, actually, yeah. Castro snapped, collecting the 12, and that's going to collect quite a few others. Let's go from Matt Burgess. Let's go ahead and actually, I'm going to bring this up to, as soon as the system decides it wants to play well with others, let's go ahead and get you a different view of how this happens. Play it out. Yeah, Castro gets loose. They really kind of blocked the track quite a bit. 33 hard into the 12. And both will be almost an immediate tow. Very unfortunate. Let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right, so we've talked to now the top 6, including Matt Gale from England. Let's see if we can catch up now with the one and only Sean Blanchard and his swag.biz Ford Mustang GT. So let's see if Mr. Blanchard is available. Actually does not look like Sean is available. I thought I'd seen him. Maybe not this evening. Very unfortunate. So let's go back. We talked to Tyler Darr. Let's go back and talk to Mr. Berg if we can. There we go. Mr. Berg, it's repeat up in the booth, but you got a copy in that Rock the Heart number 93.
Yeah, I got you.
I got you, buddy. All right, so right now you are up 15 spots, sitting P9. You're going to have Tyler Darr, Evan Knopp, Ryan Crooks, and Sean Blanchard all around you. We've discussed the Rock the Heart paint schemes between you and Mr. Turley a couple times so far this evening. Is there anything that you want to add extra on top of what Mr. Turley told me or sent me regarding the concerts and their mission, sir?
No, I mean it's really cool actually. They've been really nice on Twitter, interacting with us, getting behind the whole thing that we're doing here for our buddy Travis, and it's just been real cool to see. This car's beautiful. I absolutely love it.
I agree.
I can have it up here in the top.
All right, buddy. I'll go ahead and I'll get you back on. Which team comms were you with?
Whichever one's on the very bottom. I think it's H or F, FIWB.
Yeah. All right, buddy. I'll get you back on down because I see everybody's double filing back up. Good luck. Keep the shiny side up, and hey, maybe we'll be talking to you for a top 3 a little bit later on. So far, P9.
That'd be nice. Appreciate it.
You got it, buddy. Go get him. All right. So again, Joe Berg and Rock the Heart in this number 93 Chevrolet Camaro. Again, up 15 spots. Evan Knopp, Tyler Darr, Sean Blanchard, and Ryan Crooks right around him. We're going to go ahead and widen this out. Lights atop the pace car are actually still on. I'm not quite sure if the admins chose to extend the race by a lap or if everybody else just got double file with tons of anxiety and ready to fire this thing off. All right, when Stratus checked in about 9 minutes after 10, we were working lap 129. We're about 5 minutes later, so I'm going to guess that's probably right around 140 of 180, give or take. So, yeah, laps absolutely winding down here from Iowa. Several different leaders, some able to charge the outside and get on up and take spots away. Others, kind of hanging on the bottom. But we've seen quite a few that go below that yellow line with the left front or the left rear. Makes it all kinds of loose. They can't control it. Pace car's going to go ahead and pull off. We're going to go back green one more time. Brody Falker on the charge.
Green, green, green.
Let's go. For a second there, I thought Joe Berg was going to go ahead and send it 3 wide. Thought better of it. You can see the 91 ahead of him, but he also sees that 63 to his outside blinking. Ryan Crook's going to go ahead and try to get underneath him in that number 25 EMGG machine. 3 wide, going through the corner, 93 up high, and it looks like, I believe that's going to be the, who is that right there with him? That's going to be Tom Harmon in his Avril Lavigne machine. Not green this year. That was all about season number 1. Joe Berg-Hargard on throttle. 68 a little loose, not able to save it. Going to collect Mike Allard as well as the 8 of Tom Flitcroft. And no one else right there. But wow, another hard wreck. Very, very unfortunate. We'll go ahead and we'll just go ahead and rewind straight from here. Since the tool's not working anyway, and let's switch on over to the chase cam, and there you see 3 wide, 93 up high, 68 and 2.5 for Ryan Crooks. Let's go ahead and play it. 3 wide again, 93 up high. Is going to get hard on the throttle. 68 might have had to check up, thinking he was going to have the high line. 61 of Mike Allard's going to collect them, sending them around. That's going to put Tom Flitcroft into the outside wall, and just very, very unfortunate. Avril's a little banged up, been better looking in years past, but wow, again, hard race for Tom Harmon and Avril Lavigne. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right, so we talked to Matt Gale last. How about driver 2.5? That caution happened right next to him, so he should have a pretty good insight. Let's see if he's actually available here. Good old Mr. Crooks. Let's see, where are you, Ryan? Actually, does not look like Ryan is available to chat this evening. So how about Mike DeWalt? And I'm almost positive I saw him earlier. Nope, he's gonna make a liar out of me also. All right, how about we drop all the way back with Mr. J Mac himself, Jordan McGraw. Jordan, it's repeat up in the booth, but you got a copy from P number 8 in that 34 Sega machine.
Yeah, I got a beat on you, Pete. What's up?
All right, bud. All right, so we're continuing to work these laps. You got the 31 of Jimmy Cocker right behind you. So far down to after starting P6, I don't see a scratch on that Sega machine. That's not to say you haven't seen your fair share. What do you need to work your way up to the front for at least a podium, sir?
Oh, just I need the cautions to fall the right way. I still got a set of tires left. I'm trying to manage these. Kind of, I don't know if I've chosen right or chosen wrong, but the way this race is going, maybe I might be right, maybe I might be wrong on what I've done with my strategy. But I just need to find speed, be in the right lanes at the right time, and beat these guys. The racing has been really intense these last 4 or 5 restarts. It's been pretty nutty, and we've like you said, we've been in the middle of it. We've had to dodge a couple of wrecks now. I was thinking that might be it. My life flashed before my eyes, but we made it through the other side, and we're still going.
All right, man. Well, you last everybody right around you all pit on the same lap, right around 124. The guy that's a little bit furthest back, or the first available, I should say, on newest tires, is going to be Maxwell Castro. That was involved in a wreck before last. He's back in P17. Came down on lap 131. With the cautions, not quite sure newest tires are going to matter much. Good luck. Keep the shiny side up. Love that Team FTR Sega machine. Definitely takes me back a bit, and I'll get you back down to Team FTR.
Yep, thanks for talking to me, and hopefully we come out the other side and I get to talk to you at the end of this thing.
That would be great. I'd love to do it. Take it easy.
Sir.
All right, so we got old Jordan McGraw back on down to, again, P number 8. Jimmy Cocker right behind him in that Virginia Tech machine. It's going to be Mike DeWalt in front, Ryan Crooks, Joseph Berg, Sean Blanchard sitting P4, Evan Knopp 3rd, Tyler Dohar 2nd, but Brody Falliker still leading the way. All right, let's go ahead and widen this out again. And again, everybody, I definitely apologize for the overlays, all part of SDK not working for me. I'm getting some kind of a browser error saying 403 forbidden, and I tried to clear that earlier. When I did that, going through the commands of the computer, it logged me out of YouTube, logged me out of everything. So hopefully, everything is working for all of you. But I definitely appreciate everybody that's out there on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and of course on iRock TV. You know what? Let's see exactly who is seeing this race right now. All right, so it looks like YouTube and Twitch. So that is all right. Pace car is going to go ahead and pull off. Restart on lap 143, says my buddy Stratus. Let's go. They were just 3 wide, a few rows back. In fact, they somewhat still are. You see the 24 on the bottom, PJ O'Leary, the 15, skating on by. Maxwell Castro in that 27, right along with the 4. You see the double O there as well. That's going to be Austin Collins. Austin Collins up 26 spots right now, sitting in P12, absolutely doing everything that he can to work his way on up in his Toyota. Fairly uneventful race for him so far. No issues. Wasn't part of any of the cautions that I remember going back to view. He's just trying to dig and make up some time. The last time Austin was on pit road was lap 124, right along with J-Mac that we just talked to. 15 trying to hold on to it, but he's going to be sent down into the grass. Andrew Wisdom, and he's going to come out the other side. Great job by Andrew. Great job by Andrew. Let's go ahead and replay that. Go ahead and stop it. Let's switch on over. And go ahead and play it. Pretty sure there's going to be a little bit of contact that sends him through the grass. Yeah, very, very slight contact from the 92 all the way down through the grass, up and over the mounds there. He's going to come out the other side, work his way back up on track. Great job by driver 1-5. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. So now Andrew Wisdom, he's got a lot of space that he's got to work his way back through. Right now driving to the outside of the 13 of Turley. See the 33 blinking out just a little. That's going to be Rob Newman. And 15 is just all over that throttle. Catching up to the number 30 Shaboom machine for Ryan McCall. Yellow's out. Yep, that is just a loop, unfortunately. Oh, wait, are we going to get it here? Nope, maybe not. So definitely not an issue with the 48. What about, okay, let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right. So, Tyler Dohar leading. Let's see, in the meantime, if we can go back and see how Tyler Dohar took the lead. He's going to go ahead and bring it on down. Nope, fake it out. .33 hits the 2. All right, let's see how Tyler Doar took the lead. All right, so there you see the one to the outside. Let's rewind just a little bit, see what kind of run he gets. Or was this under caution? Let's stop and play it out. Nope, it's under full speed. Almost a little bit of contact between the two. Doar down low, one up high. Doar's just going to go ahead and absolutely throw it into the corner. Able to get to the left rear of the one. Keep off of him. One almost scrapes the outside wall. Doesn't cross the start stripe. Now the 77 has the line. One way up high. And put Tyler Doar in the lead. Yep, one checks up. Very wise of him. And yeah, Doar back to the front. Go ahead and bring it back live again. All right, so now we got 37 of Andrew Sanford. Let's see if we can catch up with Andrew. There he is, Andrew Sanford right now in Pit Road Esports. I'll try to get through as quick as I possibly can. Andrew, it's a repeat up in the booth, but you got a moment for us in this 3-7 Esports at WMU Camaro.
Yeah, I got you, Pete. How you doing?
I am all right, sir. How you doing?
Feeling pretty happy. This is the best I've run all season, so I'm happy to be up here.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, you've definitely got some spots under your belt. You're up 8 right now, sitting P6. You're right around Sean Blanchard, Jimmy Cocker, Jordan McGraw, and James Holzer. So you're up definitely amongst some very, very fast company. What do you need to be able to power your way through and possibly come home for a podium in less than 30 laps, give or take?
I would like if it went green. I feel like I'm on a good set of tires right now. Didn't overuse them on that last run, and if it went green here, I'm going to be in a good spot to get a podium, but depends on where that last caution comes out, because it's definitely going to come out.
Yeah, it seems like the biggest issue that I've noticed is either the checkup points and those getting back on the throttle, or some just getting a little too low in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, getting the left sides below the yellow line, completely upsetting the cars, and at that point, just no way to save them, although they bravely try. Man, definitely wish you a whole lot of luck. You were with Pit Row Esports, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you back down, buddy. Keep the shiny side up. Good-looking car, and maybe we'll be talking to you again a little bit later on.
Sounds good, Pete. You have a good night.
You as well, buddy. Good luck. Go get him. All right, again, Andrew Sanford right now, P number 6. And lights atop the pace car are out. So that means we're going to go back green this time. 77 of Tyler Doar, the 2.5 of Ryan Crook sitting P2. Joseph Berg, P3. Jordan McGraw, P4. And Andrew Sanford with Sean Blanchard to round out row number 6. Restart on lap 155, says Stratus. So 2.5 laps to go. 25 more laps remaining. I'm sorry, 30 laps rather, before 26. Okay, so I was right. 26 to go. And, man, I don't think that's going to be the last caution. I think elbows are up now. Levels going through the roof. Pace car's making a left turn towards pit road. Let's go.
Green, green, green.
Green flag. Just saw an issue there with Sean Blanchard, and unfortunately, I swear some people say it's all about the broadcaster curse. But let's see if we can catch up with the 91 here and see exactly what just happened. Unfortunately, we were talking to Andrew Sanford, and he is definitely a part of this. Come on, give me what I want and I'll go away. All right, I'm gonna do it the old school way. I'm gonna guess because of the tool issues I'm having. That's why Stratus is showing me what the issues were on. But we saw the issue between the 91 and company, so we're gonna stop it right there. We're gonna switch on over to Sean Blanchard and company, and we'll pick it right up with them. All right, so here you see 3 wide, and we'll go ahead and switch it over. We saw the 17 easily work his way on through, so the caution happens after this. Let's go. All right, 19 comes on up, makes contact, and just nowhere for some of these guys to go. Very, very unfortunate. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. So Sean Blanchard now on pit road. So again, still going to leave Tyler Doar in the front. Ryan Crooks P2, Joseph Berg P3, James Holzer P4, Jordan McGraw P5, Andrew Sanford. Actually, I guess it wasn't him. I guess it was the Walt car that was involved in that, not this 37. Jimmy Cocker back here in P number 7. Let's see if we can bring old Mr. Cocker on up to the booth, sitting down there in FIWM Team Sports, right along with Andrew Sanford, Falliker, Rob, Hamilton, Berg, and Turley. Mr. Cocker, it's repeat up in the booth. You got a copy in that Virginia Tech Camaro. Back with the colors that you won with at Daytona last season. Right now you are sitting P7 up 4. Bud, we're getting the laps are winding down. Can you work your way up there?
I certainly hope so. I haven't really been up front for most of this thing, but I've found my way up here with a little bit of strategy, a little bit of help from the teammates. So we're gonna give it our best shot. I think we've got a decent car here.
You think those Hokies can bring you some luck tonight?
They haven't let me down yet.
This is very, very true. All right, buddy, I'm definitely looking forward to you having another great season here in season number 2. Good to be able to talk to you. Man, keep the shiny side up. Keep that thing moving along. I kind of like how the numbers look almost embossed as the lights go across the hood of this 31. Good luck, sir. Go get them.
I appreciate it, man. You have a good one.
Thanks, buddy. All right, so again, Jimmy Cocker in this 31 Virginia Tech machine. Yeah, this is very, very close to, if not the scheme that he won Daytona with in season number 1 of the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series. And great looking car. Absolutely. Great history with everything he's put this car through. All right, let's widen it out. Looks like Tyler Doar is going to restart P1 again. Ryan Crooks P2. Joseph Berg, James Holzer, Jordan McGraw is going to be the top 5. Actually, lights atop the pace car are still on, rather. Andrew Sanford, Jimmy Cocker, John Osborne in his 81 right here, is Woody's Pepsi machine, and Kevin Dallator. Welcome to Shake and Bake, sitting inside the top 10, and Nate Mon, who has absolutely had to battle his way through. Right now, sitting just outside of row number 5. Definitely look forward to seeing that Sundrop machine work its way back on up through the field one more time. Restart on lap 162. Again, Stratus, thank you so much for all your help as I'm dealing with some woes. 19 laps remaining here from Iowa. If you build it, they will come. There you go. Great Kevin Costner movie. All right, so pace car is going to go ahead and pull off. Again, Tyler Doe is going to be the first on the loud pedal. Let's go. All right, so Jimmy Cocker and the double deuce of Nate Mond side by side. 15, almost getting into the backside of the 31. And that's going to allow the double deuce to go on up and take that spot because the 31 had to check up just a bit. Now the 22 throwing it low underneath the 81. Again, that is John Osborne. Haven't got a chance to talk to him just yet this evening. Hopefully we don't. I'd like to see this go green from here on out. But how about up front? The 77, Tyler Doer, still leading. Ryan Crooks, still P2. The 17 of James Holzer working his way back into the top 3 after pitting back on lap 138. So he's had to charge his way on through. And again, I'm sure he's seen his fair share. So we've got Ryan Crooks in last season's paint scheme, and we got James Holzer in this season's EMGG paint scheme. Holzer has to check up a little bit. Great job by Crooks to keep that line moving. But right now, everybody's still chasing the 77 of Tyler Dohar. Joseph Berg back here again in this number 93 Rock the Heart Camaro, up 20 spots after starting 24th. You see the 15 of Andrew Wisdom. He's going to go ahead and try to throw it under. The 3-4 of Jordan McGraw now behind the 22 of Nate Mond. Here comes the 37 as well of Andrew Sanford. These guys up front, they have been battling each other each and every lap all night long, getting closer and closer to completing 180 laps here in Corn Country. If we go ahead and take a look back from Tyler Doer, you'll actually be able to see what that gap looks like. And he can absolutely see that black teal or black maroonish color for Ryan Crooks and the 17 of Holzer. These two absolutely fighting it out. Let's go. Side by side, door to door, way up by the wall. 17 pinching him up. One hell of a race between teammates. I don't think Crooks liked that very much. I don't think he liked being shoved up there whatsoever. Let's see what happens here. Looks like PJ O'Leary is going to have something to do with this. So let's see if we can check in with him right now in this Valvoline 2-4 and go ahead and play it out. Oh, just nowhere to go after the 2 and company lose it. Was that Mike DeWalt as well? And then just to add insult to injury, 2 comes back down right in front of him and collects him one more time. All right, let's go back here. All right, we're going to go ahead and rewind just a little. This is going to be the 35 and the 19. So, yeah, it was Mike DeWalt. I'm going to stop it and play it out. You see the 78 up high. Oh, 35 just trying to catch it and ends up going up track, collecting the 19 of DeWalt, and melee ensues in front of him, and here's that double shot. Oh, maybe not. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right, so we saw that battle right there absolutely brewing between Holzer and Ryan Crooks. Let's see if we can actually replay that battle. That was absolutely epic of those two. All right, let's go ahead and rewind this. All right, going to go ahead and stop it right there. I'm going to... Yeah, we'll go with TB1 here, and we'll play it out. Absolutely hard battle. Holzer able to really send it low, getting over the bumps. Going to pull up right behind the 2-5 of Crooks. You see the 15 of Andrew Wisdom right behind. Crooks, or 17, gives the 2-5 a shot. Going into the corner, Ryan Crooks had to get on the brakes not to hit the wall. Then they are side by side, absolutely scraping all kinds of paint off each other. 17 keeps them pinned up there. 25 is going to try to get back on by, and at this point, the caution comes out. 25 comes up, gives 17 a little bit of a shot, say, hey, man, not cool. All right, let's go ahead and bring it back live. All right. So we talked to Dohar earlier. We're gonna try to talk to him one more time. Dohar, it's repeat up in the booth one more time, but in that Elite Performance filter time, number 77. You got a copy on us?
Hey Pete, how's it going?
It's going. You're doing better than most, though. I've got to tell you. I see the lights atop the pace car are still on, so I definitely appreciate your time. Can you keep this machine in front of the 17 and the 2.5? They were just battling really, really hard door to door, coming off of 4 across the start stripe, and then the caution flew. Unfortunately, I'm having some tool issues. I can't see how many laps are left, but can you keep this thing and get to victory lane?
We should restart with 7 to go. Honestly,
Ooh-ah.
if just those 7 laps just run out, I think we'll be fine for at least the top 3. I think, you know, James and Wisdom have a little bit better tires than us by about 1 cycle here, so they probably got about like 6 or 7 laps on us. But the 17 was battling the 25 there pretty hard, so maybe we can get lucky here and maybe he burn up his stuff and we're kind of on equal ground. But I'm more worried about the 15, but we just got to see what we can do here. I think we got a good piece. I at least want to try to get top 5 out of it, but we're at a little tire disadvantage right now.
All right, buddy. I won't give you any kind of pit info as to when the top 5 behind you were on pit road. I'm going to let you stay in your own head. Good luck. Keep the shiny side up, and man, I'm pulling for you on some of these older tires.
Thanks, Pete. We're gonna give her the old college try.
A little bit more than that. I expect nothing less. I'll get you back down. You were in C Motorsports, right?
No, with manually disconnected motorsports.
Manually, that's right. Down there with Mr. Kalinka. All right, buddy. I'll get you down. Go get it.
See ya.
Yep. All right, so right down with Cody Kalinka in manually disconnected motorsports. Again, we're taking the green with, I believe, 6 or 5 to go. So we're going to keep it up here amongst the top 5 and absolutely play this out. It's going to be a great finish. Lights atop the pace car are out. We are ready to rock and roll. So is the 77. The last time Holzer was on pit road was lap 138. So, yeah, he's got 14 lap fresher tires. Let's see how this plays out. Green flag. Very, very wise of the 77 to come on up, take the line away from the 17. 15, 17 up high. Those two really trying to battle. 15 watts by. I'm guessing he thought maybe the 17 would go low. Here comes the 15 of Andrew Wisdom. That's going to force them side by side. This is exactly what Dohar wants to see in his rear view, because that's going to make this 15 and 17 check up a little bit. Here they go. Down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Second and third, still battling hard. Here comes the double deuce of Nate Mine. He's to the inside of the 2.5 of Ryan Crooks. So it looks like they just restart behind the 77. Here comes the 17 again, up on the high side. No big run. 15's going to push him up track. Crooks a little bit of a tap to the wall. That's going to give a little bit of a nod to the 22 as they are still side by side. Will they go 3 and 4 wide here in the closing laps? Can Dohar hold them off? Here comes Nate Mon right in front of the 2.5, sliding on up, side by side for P2. Who's it going to be? Restart was on lap 173 of 180. 17 getting a little loose. That's going to give the go-ahead for the 15 of Andrew Wisdom. 17 getting all kinds of loose. Saves the outside wall. So far, no caution's out. Caution is out. Just a 17 trying to really push in that EMGG machine. Got a little loose. Couldn't save it. Puts it into the outside wall. Luckily, no one else collected. And one hell of a job. Wow. All right, let's watch that again. Let's actually jump into the cockpit with driver 17 and play it from here. An unfortunate byproduct. Let's do it one more time. And this time from from his nose cam. Car is all but sideways across the seams. Tries to overcorrect it, and it just absolutely snaps on him. There was nothing Holzer could have done to correct that ship once it started going around. All right, let's go ahead and bring it on back live. Holtz's going to go ahead and bring it on down to pit road. And again, very, very unfortunate for him. One hell of a battle. And what I'm kind of surprised by, I mean, he just plowed that wall. No damage on the front of his Camaro. So actually, let's rewind this. So I'm kind of curious if he did come on down pit road and he had damage, but he was able to fix it. No, even before he got there. So we'll go ahead and bring it back live again. All right, Stratus says green-white checker attempt number 1. I am not going to bother this driver or Andrew Wisdom, and I'm not going to get up with Nate Mon either. I'm going to let these guys absolutely race it out. You see Ryan Crooks back here in P number 4, and Tom Harmon, who has given this woman one hell of a scare all night long. Jordan McGraw right behind him in P6, which is actually right where he qualified. So even though he's been a little bit further back, been a little bit further forward, nothing gained, nothing lost for Jordan McGraw so far. Maxwell Castro right behind him again in his next level racing Camaro. Again, the same exact equipment that I use to race for myself. Behind him, you see John Honeycutt in that Melody Woodworks Team FTR number 50, and then Matt Gale from right across the pond in the UK running P9, P10. Look at this guy, the Tractor Supply Company, 00, up 28 spots on the night. Great job for Austin Collins. All right, let's go ahead and widen this out. Lights atop the pace car are still on. And what a finish this is really fixing to be. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I have no doubt in my mind. All right, so again, my buddy out there, race admin, the one and only Locked On Stratus, says green-white checker attempt number 1. So next time by, they should go ahead and take the green flag. He knows that the 15 of Andrew Wisdom, he's really, really strong in this Nexus Camaro. Nate Mon back here in 3rd. Ryan Crooks again in 4th, and Tom Harmon to round out your top 5. So it's going to be a really interesting podium when it's all said and done. You got to kind of root for the underdog, and I'm sure if GabFab 97 is still out there at about 9:05, she put out there in chat, says go Dohar. Well, Dohar obviously listening. He's going to try to get on up there and get this win. I'm pulling for Dohar too. He has the oldest tires of the top 3. The other 2 behind him pit on lap 138. So 14 lap older tires. But the good thing is he's got the momentum on his side because he's the first one on the loud pedal that gives him an instant gap. Green flag's out. Let's roll. Three wide for P number 3. 15's going to try to shoot the outside. 2-5 up there as well. That's going to be Ryan Crooks, the double deuce, and Nate Mon. 17 and 15, little bit of a battle down the backstretch. 15 up high, 77 down low. Ryan Crooks also up high. Nate Mon also on that bottom side. Looks like they just took the green flag, crossed the stripe side by side. That lap would have gone to the 15. Does Dohar have anything left? Can he save a lap? Let's go. 15 in the lead. Tyler Dohar now has to try to hold Ryan Crooks behind him. Crooks up on the high side, going to try to carry a little bit of momentum off the corner. I believe this is going to be it. And Andrew Wisdom, nope, they are still, yep, looks like Andrew Wisdom will grab the W. And again, I absolutely apologize for all the issues with the overlays and everything else. Congratulations, Andrew Wisdom, on the W here in Corn Country. Tyler Doar, P2, Ryan Crooks, P number 3. A lot of drivers coming on up to congratulate driver 1-5, but Doar coming across with his second place has to absolutely feel like this is a win for him. It says that there's a big wreck at the line. Yeah, I'd say so. But we're going to keep here with our winner. He's absolutely deserved it. Burn him down. All right, let it coast backwards. Grab a picture for the old good times folder, and yeah, great job by Andrew Wisdom, Tyler Doar, and Ryan Crooks. Again, our top 3. Let's see if this will let me pull up the official race results. It hasn't let me pull up anything else, so I highly doubt it. Yep, of course not. And then yeah. So, but yeah, Stratus saying big wreck at the line. Since he's done with his burnout, let's see if we can actually pull that while we're waiting on our top 3 to come on up to the booth. Nope, doesn't look like that is going to work for me. So, all right, guys, we will be right back, and we'll have our post-race interviews again. Ryan Crooks will be up first at bat, or up in the batter's box, I should say. Will be Tyler Doar, and then Andrew Wisdom. Man, great race for him. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gents, we are back after 180 plus laps, thanks to the green-white checker. We're going to start off with driver 2-5. That is up 34 spots. And yes, the biggest gainer over this race here in Iowa. Ryan Crooks, one hell of a racer. We saw you way in the back. We saw you in the middle. We saw you, where you started to charge your way towards the front. But I want to go back, maybe, 6 or 7 laps where you and your teammate absolutely battling really hard right after Andrew Wisdom and James Holtz were battling about the same. And you came up at just as that caution came out, and you gave him a little bit of a love shot to the back bumper. How upsetting was that? Or do you think he was racing you just a little bit harder?
No, it was all good. I was on old tires, and me and Dohar and I think J Mac at the front were kind of on older tires. So yeah, I knew Holzer and Wisdom were coming, and Holzer got to me first. I was in second, and I felt like I was really burning my stuff up, but I was kind of keeping pace with Dohar. Some places on the track I was kind of cutting into the lead a little bit. So I really expected Holzer just to kind of dive bomb and make it stick, because I was running the high line, and I figured on fresher tires he'd be able to get by me. But I was noticing on the high line, as long as I hit my marks, it was really hard for him to get by. So
yeah,
I think he just got frustrated with me, and he sent me into 3 and 4, gave me a nice shot.
Yep.
And I didn't lose or anything like that. It was probably needed. I'd have done the same thing in his position if I was on fresh tires, and I'm being held up. So yeah, it gave me a little shot. I just had to give him a shot down the backstretch just to let him know, I'm still here. But yeah, all good. That was fun.
There you go, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, definitely one hell of a battle. Great. It's going to be a great top 3 for you again tonight. I don't recall, and don't take this as any kind of a dig, but I don't recall if you led any laps tonight. I don't think you did. But man, it's going to be a great points night for you. And definitely looking forward to the rest of the season. Compared to last season, you've definitely lit the wick in everything that you're racing, whether it's the trucks on Thursdays, the cup cars here tonight, or anything else that you're doing. So again, big congratulations. I'm pulling up the schedule for everybody that's still keeping an eye on things, and we're heading to Auto Club next week. Very bad fast, still the 2-mile bumpy oval for 90 laps. What you think about Auto Club next week?
Yeah, I love the higher speed tracks. I was like short tracks like this, anything resembling Richmond, I'm very bad at. I just really don't understand it. So I ran in the back most of tonight, just trying to stay out of trouble, and it kind of worked out. But moving on to a bigger track, high speeds, certainly love Auto Club, love kind of the bumps in the track, and being able to run multiple lines, and just trying to get a lot of green flag runs in. It's hard to find your pace and rhythm with like a lot of caution. So looking forward to next week. Should be good for us. Love Auto Club, and hopefully we put on a good show and kind of continue a little hot run we're on right now.
All right, and of course, last but not least, any quick friends, family sponsors you need to get out there, sir?
Yeah, shout out EMGG, shout out everybody in the chat with all the messages. Thank you, Pete, for all you do, and of course, Eliza and everybody with the league that puts it on. And shout out to Glitch Energy kind of gets me right state of mind, gets me wired to go. So yeah, and thank you again to everybody that puts this on. These are so much fun, and love racing in these.
All right, perfect. All right, moving on up to not the east side, talking about Tyler Dohar. I think you're actually Central Time, Ohio. But yeah, I don't know why I said that. Yeah, up 14 spots though, Dohar. So starting 16th, ending up P2. We talked to you earlier in the race, and we talked to you again after that caution. And I wasn't going to bug you for the green-white checker. I wanted you to really be set. And, man, one hell of a finish for you. You led a lot of laps. You're going to get those points. Runner-up. You knew the 15 was coming. He had 14-lap fresher tires. Probably not much that you could do to take the line away from him, considering he can go anywhere you could go. You did not want to see that last caution, no?
No, we really didn't, Pete. I mean, we had a good car all race long, and we just tried to be the contrarian on strategies, and it ended up working out there where we pitted, with about 50 or so to go or something like that, and just trying to see what could get us track position and see how it would come down to the end of the race, because it was so hard to pass even if you had a tire advantage, because if you were restarting in the teens to the 20s, it just took too much tire and too many laps to get up there. But when I saw Holzer get to second with about that second to last restart, I knew it was we were really in for it, because we had lost our buffer zone with everybody that was on the same, if not older, tires than us. But I mean, we gave it a hell of a run there. The only thing I think I could have changed is maybe I take the outside there on that last restart, but I think he would have just rolled the bottom right around us, so it really doesn't matter. But to hold on to second is pretty awesome because we had a lot of fresh tires that were coming on there at the end. So I'll take a second. It's a hell of a momentum wave for us. You know, we got a big 5th place last week at Coda. We needed to back that up here, and we did. So I'm very glad. I'm very thankful that we were able to get that done.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to see you. I was talking a little bit about the guys that absolutely show a marked improvement between season 1 and season 2, and your name has to be absolutely thrown into that hat as well. Like I just said to Ryan Crooks, we're moving on to Auto Club next week. You've always been really, really fast at those 2 mile. Might as well call them a super speedway, just behemoth draft tracks, kind of a sister track to Michigan, where I can recall you having success at. What do you think about next week?
I mean, I feel really good about next week and our chances because I love Auto Club. It's a nice loose racetrack, especially turns 3 and 4. You know, it's kind of mimics how you drive here a little bit. Once we kind of settled into a groove here, I was feeling really strong about it. I took some notes that we had on our open set here about a month and a half ago, and translated that over with the master cylinders, and that really worked here for me. And did the same with Coda. Took the master cylinders that we were working with there and applied them over to the fixed set, and it's been doing wonders. Especially getting the direct drive wheel. I used an F1 attachment last week, which is really nice because I just felt like I didn't quite have the reflexes and the quickness. So just feeling really good about the schedule coming up. I think now that we're kind of in a groove, we got through the hard parts of, trudging through Daytona and Phoenix, and then we missed Atlanta. But great points day. So if we don't get a win, just trying to make sure that we got enough points to get us in the playoffs and set us up for success in a playoff run.
All right, and of course, last but not least, I know you got Filter Time and Elite Performance Industries on the mind. Any friends, family sponsors, sir?
Yeah, of course. Again, to Elite Performance Industries, I do not believe I would be anywhere close to the moderately okay sim racer that I am now without them and them taking me on very early on when I got on the sim. I've only been on the sim now about a year and a half, so big thank you to Michael Conti, Tyler Payne, Nate Nicholson, those guys for helping me out in all facets of racing to make me a better holistic racer. Of course, to Filter Time and Blake Cook and his continued partnership with me for going on 4 years now. And then, of course, to my friends and family. I know Gabby was watching, so thank you, Gabby, for always supporting me. I really appreciate it. To my teammate Cody Kalinka, he ran into some issues, but he was definitely showing some speed after he got back on a lead lap. And, of course, to all the admins and everybody on the Drivers' Council who makes this possible. And then to you, Pete, for taking the time out of your evenings to put a video on for what we do. And congrats to Wisdom on the win and Racing Clean there with me at the end.
Back to me, Doar.
Back to you, Pete.
I appreciate you, buddy. All right. Now we are truly moving on up. Andrew Wisdom up 18 spots again. P number 1. Andrew, it seems like road courses and now these very, very slick, very loose short tracks such as Iowa, you truly are a man that's capable of getting it done week in and week out. You came down, I believe it said lap 138, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that. Actually 138 was the last time you were down pit road for 4 brand new Eagle Feel Goods, and you were just charging your way on through 14 lap newer tires than Tyler Dohar, and just able to make any line you wanted work where he had to, back up the corner a little bit more. You also certainly saw quite a bit of all the action that plagued this race. You want to talk us through your point of view?
Yeah, I've kind of felt like you said there towards the end that I kind of saw it all. This race started with me hitting the wall and qualifying and starting 19th, which wasn't ideal. And just kind of was able to work our way up, and it just sort of felt like kind of some of the others alluded to, just with the tires, you're kind of trying to play this guessing game with the limited sets, which is great and makes good strategy. But yeah, you're just kind of trying to figure out when to take tires, when to prioritize the track position, when do you think you may get a long run or a short run, and I kind of felt like it was just kind of on a seesaw almost, where it was like go way up to the front and then you go way back to the back and go from maybe top 5 to almost around 30th or so, and kind of then trying to work your way back up, and then you pit again, and it was a whole lot of back and forth. Got sandwiched in some 3 wide contact, got sent through the grass at one point. I think I probably hit the wall at some point. I hit Holzer a couple times in the door. Pretty much hit everything with the face car, I think, just about, maybe there at one point. But yeah, it just kind of timed out and worked out good to be on a little bit fresher tires there at the end. I almost came down and took that last set with about 15 or 20 to go, kind of whenever we had the caution in that range, and just decided to stay out, and luckily ended up working out, and then got real fortunate once we got to the front there that Holzer had a little bit of trouble. But yeah, I was glad with that I didn't wreck him, he didn't wreck me. It just unfortunate for him, but worked out really good for me having one of the fastest guys in the series have an issue there. And then got me lined up there next to the leader to try to see if we could do anything on the tires, and it just worked out good. So, but yeah, I kind of felt like had a little bit of everything going on that race, and just super thankful to get 2 wins in a row, especially back on an oval. I kind of felt like with all the time I took off from racing seriously that I was not going to be anywhere in the ballpark on the oval stuff this year. So to even be in contention and even pull out a win like that and have so much momentum going forward and everything, it's just, yeah, it feels good.
I have no doubt. And yeah, we absolutely did catch, I'm saying we, like I'm in a booth here with a bunch of other guys. I did absolutely catch where you kind of got knocked down through the grass off of turn number 4. You kept it off the inside wall, came back up on track, no real harm, no real foul, and here you are. So maybe you being able to keep the wheels steady, sliding through the grass, coming back up on the blacktop, not spinning out, and able to get back on track, absolutely phenomenal save, and then to turn that into a W, fighting with the likes of Ryan Crooks and James Holzer and Tyler Dohar and Nate Mon and a few others. Good racer. Going to Auto Club again, next week. You mentioned, taking some time off the sim, coming back. Maybe that's what you needed. Maybe you just needed to rest up a little bit. Your batteries are fully charged because you've been on a roll. What do you think about Auto Club next week?
Yeah, we'll see how that one goes. I don't consider myself to be very good at Auto Club. Every time I race there, I feel like I always just burn the tires off of it, especially the right front. So we'll see if we can pull anything off there to try to get a good finish, whether it be tire strategy again or just kind of trying to manage that draft. I don't know how they adjusted the draft the last time they updated the car, so I don't know if it's still as strong as it was the last time I drove there, but if it was, it's going to be probably a whole lot of back and forth and crazy racing throughout the field. So hopefully we can be on the right side of that, stay out of trouble. Hopefully I decide not to burn the tires off of it this time, and we get another good finish.
All right, buddy. Again, congratulations. Great, back-to-back wins between Coda and here at Iowa. Talk about 2 very distinctly different tracks, but yeah, congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, I got to say a big thank you again to everybody out there in chat. Thank you very much for bearing with me. No overlays this evening due to some kind of a browser problem that I'm experiencing, but y'all stuck through there with me. And again, want to say a big thank you to Stratus for the sub 9 months in a row. Randy Savage, Popcat 2023, Crisco Kid 395, and just to smash that follow button, Angry Monkey Racing. Thank you very much for the follow as well. This was a race for the Shake and Bake iRacing Cup Series live from Iowa. I am Repeat. Definitely welcome aboard. But we will be back again next Monday night Again, Auto Club will be on tap throughout the week, of course, with the iRock Challenge Series. But big thank you also to iRock TV over on the Roku side for sponsoring the season here with Shake and Bake. We definitely appreciate it. Guys and gals, if you've got a Roku TV or a Roku streaming block, go on over to the streamer section. It's a free app. Look up iRock TV. It's the logo you see in the bottom left-hand side. Give it a download. All live streams and stream playbacks are rebroadcast in beautiful 4K. You don't want to miss it. Again, completely free, and we will see you there. Again, thank you once again for everybody coming out, hanging out, chatting up, keeping me company, and congratulations one more time to Andrew Wisdom, tonight's winner from Iowa. Have a great night.